Keto in the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and this is Mentor Monday. For today's episode of Mentor Monday, we're going to be talking about protein. Why your protein is probably too low, why you need more of it, and why I am still losing weight on a high-protein ketogenic diet. Firstly, what is protein and why do we need it? Well, protein basically is the building block of our entire bodies. Our cells down to muscles, tissues, hair, nails, all of those. Basically, protein is the building blocks of those. So if we don't have enough protein, we run the risk of losing our body's ability to repair itself, to do its job. When the body doesn't have enough protein, it can't repair itself, it can't repair its cells, its tissues, things like that. But it also can damage your body's hormones and enzymes because protein is also a central building block of those types of things as well. Protein is vital to our very survival, and the fact that a lot of diets out there are recommending 60 grams of protein is really, really scary to me because it's just not enough to maintain your lean muscle mass or to give your body what it needs in order to repair itself and keep your hormones in balance and keep your enzymes in balance. In the keto community, high protein is taboo. I know that it's talked about a lot. There's gluconeogenesis, where supposedly excess protein that is consumed is turned into glucose in the body, hence spiking insulin. And this is supposedly proved by people who had consumed large amounts of protein and then taken their blood sugar. There's a lot of videos already on YouTube about gluconeogenesis. Keto Connect has a great one. I highly recommend you guys checking them out. But for the basics of it is that gluconeogenesis is a needs-based process. It isn't an overconsumption process. It doesn't happen every single time you eat too much protein. Your body only does it when it actually needs the glucose for brain function. So, go check out that video at Keto Connect. They have a lot more information on it. Primal Edge Health has also talked about it. There's quite a few that have debunked the GNG myth. So I'm just gonna leave it with you there. So who out there can define for me what exactly is a high protein diet? How do you know when you've gone too high on your protein? Honestly, I feel like if you're eating the amount of protein that your body needs in order to retain its muscle mass and repair itself and keep your hormones steady, that to me is the right amount. That to me is moderate protein. Okay, so here's my challenge to you, especially if you've been doing high-fat keto, okay? Just for 1 week, I would like to see if you guys would be willing to raise up your protein macro and decrease your fat macro. Go by grams, and you want your protein to be anywhere from 100 to 130 grams if you're a woman, a little higher than that if you're a man, and then lower your fats down in order to meet your calories. For me, as a 5'8" woman, I do 1266 calories. So my macros end up being 120 grams of protein, 78 grams of fat, and 21 or less or fewer carbs. Those are the macros that I base my diet on, and as you well know, I have been extremely successful this year using this type of ketogenic diet in order to lose fat. So I am challenging you to try it. Fat is a lever. When we want to lose, we bring it down. When we want to maintain, we push it back up. Picture it as a lever. Your protein should be staying the same no matter where you are on the fat lever spectrum. So your protein will always be the same based on your lean body mass. So if you know your actual lean body mass and you've had a DEXA scan to tell you what your fat to lean body mass ratio is, you can definitely go to ketogains.com and use their calculator to get your personalized macros. But if you just want to know right where your protein should be based on average lean body mass for a woman or a man, join Ketogenic Dieters on Facebook, the one with the stop sign in the cover photo. Go to the pinned post, scroll to page, I think it's 14 right now, and find the chart. There's a chart there with the macros that'll tell you your protein number, your fat number, and your carbs number. Everybody's carbs is going to be 21 or less. but everybody's fat and protein will be a little different. So my protein will always stay the same even after I reach my goal weight. And I am down here on the fat right now because I'm in fat loss mode. I want to burn the fat from my body. As I get to the point where I am at maintenance and I meet my goal, I will raise my fat so that I don't lose. So anyway, fat is a lever, protein must be met every single day, and carbs are a limit, a strict limit. If you'll try this, I promise you're going to be successful. The people that I have helped switch from a high-fat keto to this kind of keto diet have had success. And if you try it, I really got to know. So be sure to come back and leave us a comment. If it totally fails, let us know. Like I'm not like the guru of all the world. I just know what's worked for me, and I just want more people on YouTube to know that this train of thought is out there, that eating excess protein is not going to raise your blood glucose to the point where you will not be losing fat, because I am still burning fat like gangbusters after a whole year with no exercise. So people, it works, and I think that you should try it. All right, so thanks for joining me for Mentor Monday. I look forward to seeing you next week when we will talk about something else that's on my mind. We'll see you back here for another educational video on the ketogenic way of eating.